What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the now journey, I guess, career mode. We have moved on to Liverpool, catching you back up if you haven't seen episode 1, spoiler alert, coming. We are going to start out today with the month of August. We're going to be playing Manchester City, Newcastle, and Tottenham as our 3 games today, simming Fulham. But that's going to be this month. Definitely a first chance to get a trophy at our new club. Our squad, catching you up, looks like this. Definitely a great squad. Still some people that we need to see move on. But hopefully we get them to actually move on. But the rest of the roster is just not bad. We need to make some improvements in certain places, like bringing in Eze, bringing in Savio because Salah is getting old, things like that. Trying to get Politano out the door. Want to bring in youth as Liverpool does in real life to kind of mimic some of that immersion and realism. So let's dive right in. Before the end of the month, if we need to or want to make any transfers, we'll definitely do so. But here we'll see you in the City game. The team City are going to be rolling out against us. Definitely a strong one with Acuna, Stones, Ruben Diaz, and João Cancelo, with Ederson between the posts. Kevin De Bruyne, Frankie de Jong, and Marunchik make up the midfield, with Foden, Haaland, and Bernardo Silva making up the front three with awesome subs bench as well. So definitely not going to be an easy game. We are going to be rolling out our strongest lineup against Manchester City, just to kind of as a litmus test. As they say, it's a glorified friendly if you lose, but a trophy if you win. That mascot looks like a freaking grown man on a child's body. Pretty sick. They have updated face for Kevin De Bruyne in the mod. That's pretty awesome. And here we go. So it looks like instead of Marunchik, they have started Kovacic, but the rest of that lineup looks like Diaz. Indo over the top to Diaz. Diaz with the room. Szoboszlai saved by Ederson. What a save and what a header. Ruben Diaz. Oh. Luis Diaz able to win the ball and come away with it. I see Gakpo. Diaz saved by Ederson. Pretty tame shot at the end of the day, but good to get another shot on goal. Szoboszlai with the corner. I feel like that was like a foul in the box, but handball outside the box. We have a free kick in a dangerous area. Cross in, Salah. Unable to get to it, but we were able to hang on to it via Trent. We got Diaz. Clip it backwards. Gakpo! That's got to be a foul. I understand it was a acrobatic attempt, but... And we just dribble it out of bounds. Shot blocked, but it looks like it hit Diaz's arm for a penalty on the stroke of halftime. I mean, you can't say we don't deserve the goal. I'm not really sure where that one was, but... And Mo is able to bury the penalty, most likely with the last kick of the first half. Let's go. Liverpool up 1-0. I'm boxing him out, and Virgil's not strong enough against fucking some rookie. Excuse me. Rookie. I don't know what I'm talking about. Frustrated. Oh. De Bruyne with a shot. Save by Alisson. Was trying to knuckle that in there. Probably should have just clipped it to like Mo or somebody, but You don't get rewarded with bangers if you don't try them. Gakpo! Oh! Beautiful ball from, I think that was Szoboszlai. Just slightly off target. Like, just playing this game, we probably need a backup or starting left winger. Maybe rotate. I'm looking at Rafael Leao. We have our backup right winger in Savio, who we just brought on. We probably need to look maybe a center back, and probably a starting defensive, well, maybe not even starting, looking at Adam Wharton to take over for Endo after this year. City are doing City things. They're keeping the ball from me, but with 30 seconds to go, they're not even trying to go forward, and Diogo Jota wins the ball and passes it right to them. Blow your whistle, ref. There you go. Our first chance at winning a trophy, we do so. We are opening season tournament champions. I don't know, whatever. Community Shield champions, whatever you want to call it. But on to the next. Thankfully, Salah is only injured for 6 days, so he'll definitely be back for the season opener against Fulham. And interest in Guehi, I might look at him too as well. So let's actually jump in before the season starts and make a few more buys and go from there. Looks like they brought Nuno into the game, which is awesome. In the mod, of course. So the other two that we're going to be bringing in is going to be Rafael Leao for a fee of 65.1 million and Sangare for a fee of 22.3. Get these contracts done and we'll see you for the Fulham game. Able to get the Sangare deal across the line. We have a new CDM, definitely going to be the heir apparent to Endo with Bajcetic, but we definitely needed someone at the back. We got an A for the deal. He's going to get 150K a week. And there you have it, folks. We were able to get that Leao deal across the line, bringing in the new superstar left winger from AC Milan, Rafael Leao. If this deal was outside the Premier League, I definitely would be more willing to negotiate, but not going to let him stay in the same league. So we're going to reject it. Going to accept both of these offers for Billy. Bindok is going nowhere. Bajcetic is going nowhere. And Robbo, if I can get... I don't want Torres. Let's delegate that. Roma just making splashes in the market. Now they're signing Matthias Ginter for a pretty small price, 14.8 million. Alrighty, match day 1. This Fulham team is beatable. Definitely beatable in a simulation. Willian is still playing. Andreas, Ollie Watkins up top. Harry Wilson still out wide with João Paulinho and Duncan as the holding midfielders. Matt Target, Rahmani, Totti, and Castagne make up the back line, and Butez between the posts with a decent bench. So cool to see as an American Tim Ream still playing, but hopefully we can come away with these 3 points to start off the season correctly. So in the first game away, we get a dominating victory. As you can see, Mo scored, Diogo Jota scored. But as you see there, Rafael Leao catches an injury on his debut with the club. Mo gets a brace. Van de Ven got an early red card. So a disastrous debut for Van de Ven and an injury for Leao, but we got the 3 points, so we are marching on. Looks like Julian Brandt has moved to PSG. He'll definitely win a league title there. Might even get the Champions League. And Nicolas Pepe back in the Premier League with Nottingham Forest. Match day number 2, we are taking on Newcastle. This is definitely going to be a played game. Eddie Howe's side will line up as you see here. Wagner, Botman, Lenormand, Trippier, with Nick Pope in goal. Douglas Luiz, Bruno Guimaraes, Joelinton make up the midfield with Harvey Barnes, Isak, and Vertessen make up the front 3. Definitely a strong team. They got a win in their first game, so hopefully we can stop their winning streak and continue ours. It's not his official debut, but it's his debut with me playing with him. I don't think I've ever played with him in FC24 or 23, so happy we were able to bring him in. Definitely on that cut rate price. But let's see what kind of impact he can have. Trying to put some pressure on the ball, and they just make one turn right through my entire defense. And goal. Vertessen. We were looking at him too. Just one turn, power dribble through, and goal. Well, that happened fast, but we have basically 90 minutes to get the goal back. Jota! I didn't want you to control that at all. You're in too tight of a space to do anything other than just whack it. Diogo able to step in. Diogo. Saved by Nick Pope. What a save. Szoboszlai with the corner. Diogo up. Diogo with the headed goal. We are tied again. 1-1. When the man is fit and healthy, he is usually scoring goals. No, they're going to give another yellow card. What is going on? And he chips the keeper. Wow. This is not the home opening game I thought I was going to be having. Going into halftime, we're going to be down a goal. Maybe. We will not be down a goal. It's going to be tied. Rafael Leao with a goal on his second start and home debut. Way to get us back into it right before halftime. Szoboszlai with the corner. Virgil with the header, saved by Nick Pope, and out for another corner. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. I thought it was just going out for a corner, but it's going to be a penalty. Can we take the first lead of the match right here? I mean, that's definitely way more of a penalty than the City one earlier in the episode. Taking off a couple of the yellow cards and Diogo Jota, so bringing on Diaz, Gakpo, and Eze. Sends Nick Pope the wrong way, and we score in front of the cop. Can we celebrate with them? Yes, we can. 3-2 Liverpool. Let's go. I think they just kicked it off someone's arm, and we get a free kick in a dangerous, dangerous spot. Szoboszlai. What a save by Nick Pope. That had some movement on it. Look at this. That save 100% keeps him in this game. Why is there... Oh my god. And Isak just puts it wide. Doesn't even test the keeper. He's in a one-on-one situation and puts it wide. With a large portion of the net there for him to have a goal. That's going to be it. We come back twice and then take the lead. But we do get all 3 points. What a way to start with a home victory. It's kind of disappointing to see that Robo's talks with Sevilla broke down. Definitely could have used that money, but such is such. We were able to get rid of one of the folks we wanted to get rid of, Reece Williams, on his way to the championship to Southampton. Hopefully he can help them get back into the Premier League this season. I'm going to reject that because I know Politano wouldn't go down to the championship to Huddersfield. Ain't no way. Here in match day 3, we have an early bout between 1 and 2. Both of us on 6 points, and both of us with a 5-goal differential. Tottenham actually haven't given up a goal all season. Hopefully we'll definitely change that and get this away victory. The Tottenham team that we will be facing, supposedly, you have Son, Jimenez, and Kulusevski up front. Madison, Højbjerg, and Brejud in the midfield. Ferland Mendy, Christian Romero, Simikin, and Pedro Porro make up the back 4, and Vicario is the goalkeeper. So they beat Aston Villa 3-0 on the road, and they beat Brentford 2-0 on the road. So this is their first home game. We definitely are looking to spoil this homecoming. Team that we are going to be throwing out against Tottenham, it's going to be what we consider our strongest team, with one change, bringing in Eberechi Eze into the starting lineup. Rafael Leao wins the ball back. We definitely have Van de Ven playing against his old team. Kulusevski poked away. Salah almost through, and Salah unable to make that tackle. Can we get there? No, we cannot, and they're going to say that's a foul on Szoboszlai. It's so disappointing, Salah unable to get to that. Jimenez, Højbjerg. Well, that's also another thing that, like, I kind of hate about this game. They, like, automatically just start heading back to their position if the ball gets turned over. Like, there's no context. Okay. I'm not really sure what that was. Szoboszlai is saved by Vicario. Can we do something with this corner before halftime? Leao, and way off target. And that's going to be it for halftime. 0-0. Szoboszlai! Dominic with the opener to give us a 1-0 lead. Let's go! What a shot, and what a goal by Heung-min Son. Wow. That is a jaw-dropping goal there. Something truly out of nothing. I mean, Joe Gomez did back off and invite him for the shot. Have a go, son. Szoboszlai unable to get the shot off and is hurt in the box. With the virtual last kick of the game, he can't get a shot off. But 1-1 draw. I almost feel like there's 2 points dropped, but definitely an action-packed match. This is tough. Like, do you let Nat Phillips go? I'm going to say yes, and then hopefully try to sell Andy Robertson and buy a center back. As you see, Szoboszlai is only out for 8 days, so not a huge injury, but still one nonetheless. I'm going to say yes. He's well overdue for a move. Some big offers. Inacio, who I wanted to steal from United, but we don't have enough money to do so, and none of the exchange players they wanted, I wanted to give up. So he goes to United. Kind of a shame, but Hopefully we can get more of the players out that we want out, but it doesn't look like a lot of the same old thing that like happens. You sell them, you agree to a fee, then since their wages are so high at your club, they can't agree to a fee, so it's running into a lot of that. Mason Mount maybe moving over to Dortmund, with Julian Brandt moving to PSG. Politano goes nowhere. Wow, Kolomuani might be going to Arsenal. Huge coup for them. Not going to sell him to United, my biggest rival. One of my biggest rivals. 3 hours left here. None of my players are deciding to move on. It's like, just go. Just go. Like, I wish there was an option where it could be like, I will pay some of their salary if you can agree to, like, the max you can pay. Like, let's talk about me covering and, like, dead cat money or something to get them out of the club. But that's going to be it for deadline day. Our next game is going to be against Villa. So for the month of September, we are going to be playing Villa and Chelsea, and the Champions League game that most likely gets drawn for September, and then simming Brentford. So don't forget to turn on those notifications, like, subscribe. This is Zombie Joystick Gaming. I'm out. Peace.